Would you like me to teach you the 3 simple steps that you have to have in your approach to get much more duplication from your team? If you want to build a high-performing team, these 3 steps are where it's at. And there's nothing for sale. I'm going to teach you this for free. This will be useful to you if you're a network marketer that has not got a team yet, so you can set things up correctly now, so you can bring more people in and have them perform quickly. Or if you have a team already and they're just not performing as you'd hoped or liked, this will help you turn things around. So I'm sat here with my daughter, Ava. I say hello. We're all sat here just hanging out. We're going to go out for some dinner in a minute, but I want to shoot a video real quickly and share this with you because this is one of the ways that I was able to build the 4th highest performing team within 12 months in a network marketing company that had around 40, 50,000 reps. So that was from scratch as well. So step number 1, simplicity. Like when you sign somebody up, I bet right now, if you're honest, you like dump like this massive portfolio of information. Watch this video, read this PDF, download this spreadsheet, here's this tracker, then watch this video, here's the Facebook group, here's the support email, and they go like, oh my goodness, what on earth is happening here, right? This is the same as when you're gonna sit a test. If you're gonna sit a test and there's a book to read before the test, you want to read the entire book, right? Because you don't want to look stupid and get caught out. So when you dump this book of information on your new rep, they go, oh my goodness, I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to make a mistake. I better go through all of this information first before I take any level of action that will result in a sale. And of course, they don't need to understand all these resources at all. So you actually distance them from their success, which is to get a result, a sale, or a sign up. So instead of that, keep it right back down to the bare bones. What is the first step that they should take right now? And then have that person come back to you for the next step if you want to do it manually. Or even better, let's move on to step number 2, speed. Don't distance someone from the actions that they can take to get results. Some of you rely on manual phone calls for training your team. Why would you do that? Like, to force somebody to fit around your schedule, to wait day after day to have another phone call before they take a single step. In my opinion, this isn't a good idea because what tends to happen is you come across as like the motivating role, the annoying motivator. They already have a boss, they already have a life, they already have a job perhaps, they already have other commitments where people are dragging them in all different directions. And now all you're thinking about is what's their performance? Have they signed somebody up yet? You're phoning them about this every 2 minutes. It stresses them out. So it slows them down. Why not have a members area that you give away as a bonus for any new team members on your network marketing downline? I used to do this. It worked really, really well. I had one for people that wanted to go fast and big and one for people that wanted to go slow and small. Now, I wasn't being sarcastic. You're going to have 2 different types of team members. You're going to have some people that come in and say, I want to blow this up. I want to go to the top ranks. I want to be a millionaire. I want to change lives. Big and fast. We need a set of resources for them that walks them through how they can make that happen in one simple sitting. Number 2, we're going to get a whole bunch of people that say, you know what? I just want to pay a few bills. I just want to clear some debts. Or I lack confidence. I don't even know if I can do this. Give me something, baby steps that I can build my confidence with. Slow and small. Give them a different type of resource, something that will hold them by their hand and walk them through in the way that they feel comfortable. See, it isn't all about you and what they can do for you and what they need to do for you to get you to the next rank. That's selfish thinking. It's unethical and it never works anyway. People can sense that from you. Which brings us to step number 3. Desirability. How much does the person want to take those actions that you just gave them? If they are simple, and they are giving them the speed at which they want to do them in, do they now really want to take part in these activities? To accomplish this, what I would suggest is 2 things. Let them know what's on the other side of their accomplishment. Are they going through their goals? Do they have a why? Do they have a vision? Do they see some significant reason why they should put the effort in? And then number 2, why should they put that effort in now? What is the payoff? And I'll give you a bonus number 3 way to increase desirability. And that is to make sure the methods that you are using are flexible for your team members. I specifically grew a group of online, I sponsored over 700 people and they were all people that wanted to build online. So my resources were purely online. It makes sense to do that if you're good at marketing. But if you're more of a broad selection of team members that want to do things differently, well, look after them, love them where they are. My buddy Ray says all the time, love your team member where they are. If you have someone that wants to build offline, are there resources available for them to do that? If you have someone that wants to use warm market, are there resources that someone can do that? If you have someone that has purely cold market, wants to build on Facebook, do you have a place that they can go to learn that? So the way that you're going to structure your new team induction is to ask a couple of initial questions and give them the right simplistic offer. Hey, do you want to go big and fast or slow and small? Do you want to pay a few bills, make $1,000 a month? Do you want to go 10 grand, 20 grand, 50 grand, go as big as you can get it? They answer, okay, great. Now I'm filtering you into a certain area. I'm going to give you this fast start training. And now on top of that, I'm going to give you one more resource. How do you want to build this? Do you want to go to the people that you know? Do you want to go phone calls? Do you want to go old school? Or do you want to use the internet more modern methods like social media? They answer, okay, great. There's only 2 steps for you to get started and get an actual result of a sale or a sign up. Step 1, watch the big and fast or slow and small induction training. Step 2, here's how to specifically build in the way in which is desirable to you. Can you now see how this approach fits them like a glove, right? They're much more relaxed. They're much more happy in the position. The last thing you want to do is bring someone in and give them buyer's remorse. You bring them in and now it feels like a headache. They have another boss. This is something that's individual enough to speak to them, but also you can be automated enough by creating these. It would be what? 4 videos, and then you're done. A fast and big, a slow and small, an online and offline. If you do these 4 videos, now you have everything that every team member could possibly need. And you may say, Richard, as a final point, let me help you with the big earners, right? What happens when someone goes through these steps and starts getting to the next step? Well, now if you want to have a more individual approach, you're able to start to do that. But these initial resources will weed out so much unnecessary time. It stops you becoming the weekly motivator and dragging into the same old conversations. It stops them looking at your number and going, I don't want to pick up. They're just going to be moaning and whinging and whining at me. What can they get out of me? And you have a much higher performing team that knows you care for them, that builds in the way they want. And if you're super smart, you'll maybe perhaps do what I did, which is focus on a particular way to build a culture around that, and have an entire team that's all on the exact same page. That's really super powerful. But even if you take these initial steps, it's a big step in the right direction. If you want more training from me, I have a Facebook group. The link will be beneath there. You can also go to richardmatheru.com. I have podcasts, all sorts of stuff. Anywhere you look, you're going to find my name and some free training for you. But my website and the Facebook group are the best. As always, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses, and have a fantastic day, whatever you do. Go out there and build a strong, high duplicating team with these 3 steps and the bonuses I just gave you. Bye for now.